Hey there, Jerry Audet, Managing Editor, Surfcaster's Journal, your source for surfcasting information. I'm here at Saltwater Edge, going to talk about a new plug to me, something I've recently taken to. You know, plugs can be hard to get, certain ones, especially if you're looking for custom-made wood plugs. I'm a big glide bait user. I really like glide baits, and getting some of those wood glide baits can be really difficult. Also, on the flip side, there isn't a lot of glide baits that are made commercially that are great for the surf guy. Often they sink too much, they don't have tons of action, they don't work for a variety of other reasons. But one of the ones that I found recently, which isn't called the glide bait, but it is the Yo-Zuri Hydro Twitchbait. What's a glide bait? What's a twitch bait? What's a stick bait? They're all kind of the same. It's a lure that when you pull it through the water, it goes back and forth. Some are much tighter, some are, a little bit softer. They're essentially a subsurface walk the dog action. That's basically what it is. They don't have a lip, and the good ones, when you jerk them, will dive back and forth in this manner, just like a topwater spook, like the Dock or a jumpin' minnow or the head and super spook, something like that. So these are subsurface, but they do a similar action. Stick baits, glide baits, they're great because they cast well, they don't have a lip. You can use them in a whole bunch of different ways. You can drift them, you can pull them with the current, against the current, calm, rough surf, within reason. They're all good. The Yo-Zuri is a really good example of this, especially the big one, and especially the big one because it comes with really good hardware that's actually usable for us in the surf. They cast well, they swim well, very reliable. I haven't had any duds or anything like that. The body holds up well, and they have a couple of unique things that they do. The first, and probably the most important, is that on the sink, this lure will actually sort of flutter as it comes down like this. And that isn't common with a lot of glide baits, custom made or plastic or otherwise. That's sort of unique to just a few different lures, and this is one of them. And I think that makes these extra productive because as you're swimming this along, if you stop and it starts to sink, it looks injured. It looks like it's struggling. And I think that's really important. I think it's one of the powerful aspects of this plug in particular. They come in a few different sizes. These are the 3 different sizes. I feel like a lot of guys are probably going to be most interested in this one. It's a really good peanut replicator. It's a good squid replicator. It does a whole, it looks like a whole bunch of different baits. It's sort of in the middle of the road. This can be good in the fall, can be good in the spring, can be good in the backwater, can be good in the open surf, frankly. But this is a pretty big profile that casts really well, and I strongly suggest that you give this one a try. It's certainly not, huge, and again, you can bomb this into very serious conditions, and that makes it really versatile. So they don't sink crazy fast, but they sink enough that you can use them, in moderately rough water, moderate current. You can swing them like a bucktail, even if you've got a little bit stronger current. And I've done all those things with these, and they're great baits. Affordable too. They're within reach of anybody. So highly recommended. Definitely stick one of these in your bag in 2023.